welcome to Sorare Sunday, and we're doing this for the week of the 16th of June to the 22nd of June. So let's see how we did this week. Okay, so Sorare have sneakily changed how the game weeks go, so you don't have a midweek game week at the moment. I'm not sure if it's just for the Club World Cup or if that's going to be a new thing, so you just have one game week for the whole week. But I'm not sure if I like that either. They're making a lot of changes which are just bad. They also have changed how the credits work, so you can't stack them anymore. You have to use them within the a lot of time period you're given, which is 2 weeks. And if you get a new credits, it doesn't stack on top of the other ones. You just have 2 weeks for those ones instead. So again, one which is not a very popular decision, but let's just see what they're doing. Maybe they're trying to self-sabotage or something. But anyway, we are going to look at what happened in the week between the game week between 12th of June and the 19th. So ended on I think it was the Thursday. So went over the weekend over till Thursday. And in terms of Club World Cup, we've been able to put together a couple of teams now. But for this first week, we only put together one. Actually, didn't do too badly. I think it's going to be a hard one to do because it's such a high-scoring games for some of the other teams like Bayern and stuff like that. But it's a fun one to be involved in. With MLS, we did pretty well actually, apart from our rare team, which was well off the pace. And I want to get some more rare rewards. So I'm hoping we can fix that. We got 5 with this team, doing very well with 2 goals and assist for Hans Wolf, and then Kai Wagner getting 80, and he's just a very good player, isn't he, Wagner? I'm very glad I won him. Otherwise, I think I wouldn't be doing as well in MLS. So yeah, we got 5 essence there. Sorry, I forgot the word. 3 essence here with this team, with Owasu getting 70 with 2 goals, and Willis getting an 80 with a clean sheet. And then 3 here with this one, with Klaus getting a hat trick with a 96, and Mascara getting a goal. Defender getting a goal. It's not a most common thing. It's annoying as well because we picked a midfielder who didn't play. Probably could have got a little bit more if we'd have played someone who actually played. So it's one of those things which you can't really do anything about. But happy to get that much essence from the MLS side of things. We did a lot worse in terms of the contender leagues. We didn't get a lot for it, unfortunately. We had a few players who didn't play, a few players who played quite well. Getting a goal here. I can't remember his name. Lee Dong Jun. Getting a goal. And then one team did exceptionally well in our classics. And we got a tier 4. Compared to everyone else, that is. Not exceptionally well in general, but yeah, we got Rihanna getting a 70 and a goal, Yamamoto getting 100 and a goal. He's been playing fantastically well this season. I want to get him as a rare card, but he's just a little bit pricey for me, so it's a little bit annoying. But we got a tier 4 card, and that tier 4 card was Ju Hyung Woo, who plays for FC Anyang, I think is how you say it. As a defender, he's 34 years old, and he does sometimes play, but not very often. So he wasn't the best reward that I've ever got, but it's a card, and who knows, he might be quite good later on in this, because we've got a couple more months for the, I think he's K-League, yeah, for the K-League, so he might be a player which I can put in just as a utility player, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I got a reward, I'm happy with that. And then from there, we didn't do too well we got scores. The thing is, we saying we didn't do too well, we're 58 points away from a reward, and we got some all right scores. This guy is young Kevin Deverne, I think is that how you say it. He's got such good scores in general, and then he's just dipped since I got him. Look at this. Look how well he did. And now he's just completely dipped. And he got a red card as well. And I played him for that red card in the next game week. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to get a reward out of that stack either with the Haiti team. But, yeah, that's been this week. The next week, like I said, I've been able to put together another stack for Club Global Cup, so we'll just have to see how that goes. We've got a lot of the contender, and we've got a few specials. But like I said, they've changed the way that the game weeks fall, so I'm not sure where I'm gonna place them in terms of this video, but we'll just have to play it by ear, and because with the changes, we're just gonna have to make changes as we go as well. So that is this week. So let's have a look at what my player to watch is. Okay, so they've changed the player view again. So you can see more, so I suppose it's not a bad thing. But yeah, the player which I've gone for player to watch is Klaus. So he scored a hat trick, and that is mainly why I've like noticed him a bit. But like he's a very cheap striker who plays regularly in MLS and has started to score. Now I think he's am I right or wrong in saying has he moved recently? No. Okay, so he has been with St. Louis City for a little while. But like he just seems like a fairly decent player. He's 28, which is about the age that a forward like starts to like find their form, get into their prime. And if you look at the price of his cards for a non in season, you can pick him up for 50 odd p. For an in season, you can pick him up for 2-3 quid. So he's not a super expensive forward, and in MLS it can be quite hard to find forwards which play regularly and can score, have the scoring potential. So I think he might be a good one for an MLS stack where you're trying to put together like a cheapish team. I mean, he's not going to be getting hat tricks every week from the looks of it, but he does have the potential to mix it up. So that's my player to watch. And now we're going to go and have a look at what's in the box.
What's in the box?
And we do have a box, but that box is not openable for another month and 10 days because it's the loyalty box which Sorare have given out to people. Unfortunately, I got the bronze one, and the odds will be shown after the reveal date, but they were leaked, and it looks like it's just going to be market credits, about $10, maybe $5 for a bronze, and then like higher for. And if that is the case, I think that's a real kick in the teeth for people who have been playing So Rare for a long time, because it's basically just like, oh, thank you for spending money on this game and enjoying it and stuff like that. Here's another way to spend money on this game, you know? So it just seems like maybe they could give you just a card, like one in-season card, so you can start your new in-season collection would be perfect. For just doesn't just a limited, even if it is a player who doesn't play that often, I would still be like, okay, I got something. But if it's just market credit, and market credit with it would be cool. Like some market credit and a card to start your collection would be a really cool way to say thank you to the community. But we'll see. I have a feeling we're just getting market credit. So let me know what you guys think. I've seen some people getting like diamond boxes, some people getting gold and silver, but most people are getting bronze boxes. So I think they're very much the norm. But we will do an essence pull because we have enough to do a T5. And honestly, I don't know what the changes are with the essence coming up, so I don't really want to hold on to it and then have to save it. Because if you have a look at how they've done the MBL essence, there you have to have like 1,000 essence to do a single pull. I don't want to do that. I won't be able to save that much unless they change the essence that they're providing. So we'll have to wait and see. But if it's going to be as high as that, then that's going to be a real kick in the teeth to a lot of people who are trying to do like the essence pulls and stuff like that. But we're going to do one now anyway, and hope that we get something good. I'm imagining it'll be an MLS player because we've got a lot of MLS essence. So America, it's a good sign. Defender. Ooh, Orlando. Oh, come on. We got Tahir Reed Brown, an 18-year-old defender for Orlando. Let's have a quick look at him. Okay, well, he's not showing up in my collection yet. I'm not 100% sure why. He's just not appeared. So I'm guessing there's some sort of delay. So we'll have a look at him in a little bit, I guess. I'll probably cut it in here, but until then, let's go have a look at what's happening with the NBA. All right, Tahir Reid finally showed up in my collection. It just took a little bit of time. So he's an 18-year-old who plays for Orlando City, and he has never played from the looks of it. So he is a full-on youth prospect who never plays. He's worth about 50 odd p. I think he's one that you just hold on to. I think I'll probably hold on to him and see if he plays at all this season. If he doesn't, then he's one just to hold on for the future. Probably quite a long time in the future, from the looks of it. Like 2-3 seasons time. Like if I'm still playing by then, he might be a useful card. But yeah, not the best pull. But we go again. We keep going and hoping that we're going to get some good cards. Okay, so with NBA, man, these playoffs are going insane, aren't they? It's absolutely insane. I don't know who will win it at this point. I feel like the Pacers might have the edge, but it honestly could go any way at this point because it's just down to this last game, isn't it? Like whoever shows up and performs, it's a real doozy, so to speak. But in terms of dailies, I've just been getting. Oh, actually, no, I think I did. I got 5 essence. Look from my last classic that I played. Not classic, my last championship chase that I played, and then just been getting the commons. Not been getting anything too much else from it. I've only had one team that I'm able to play for the limited ones, so that's just how I've had to play it. I've not had anyone else that I can play. I haven't got that much of a collection, but we are like 3 points away from 1 essence with this weekly team, and we're doing pretty well. We're 5 points away from a start, but I don't really care about that. 13 points away from a tier 3 and 15 essence would be really cool. So if we were able to just get that extra little bump up, I don't think we're going to, but we'll see how the next game goes. I think it's on Monday, I want to say. Let me just double check. When's this? Sunday? Yeah, I think it's Monday morning for us, but obviously in America it's different times. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how it goes. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it live because I wanted to, but don't think I'm gonna be able to. But let me know what you think in the comments. Have you been enjoying this playoff? It's been one of the closest. I haven't followed NBA that closely, but it's been super close this year. I don't know if it's usually that close, but like it's insanely close this year. But yeah, in terms of that, we're just kind of going to play that final playoff game, and I don't know what happens with NBA because, like I said, this is the first year I've properly played it. I've got cards, but I don't think we can use them until the start of the new season. Well, into I'm not 100% sure when the new season starts, but it's end of this year or start of next year, isn't it? So, yeah, I'm not really sure. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Let me know if you have any insights into how NBA works and stuff like that after the season. But yeah, that's basically my NBA catch up. I've got 40 essence. I'm 10 away from being able to do a pull. So next week, potentially, if the championship chase is done by then, I will have 5 essence from that, potentially, as long as nothing changes, and 5 essence from that. So I'll have enough for a T5 pull. So I might as well. I don't mind. I'm wasting a little bit of essence, because I'll be playing it next year probably. NBA is actually probably a little bit more enjoyable at the moment than football for me because of it not being ruined and changed around so much this season. Like the amount of changes that they made to football, they haven't been making to NBA, so it's been a little bit more fun to play. And with the dailies, it gives you an option to go in and play it daily. So there's that. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on it all. And thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you when I see you.